So every year I'm organising tinnitus healing retreats in Sardinia. This is a really unique situation in the world where 3 people come together to look after you for a week, to answer all your questions about tinnitus, help you understand how it works, and we provide you with a toolbox of coping strategies that you can take home with you afterwards to help you go on to make a really good recovery. So I'm working with 2 excellent people. Dr. Michael Gollenhofen is one of the best tinnitus therapists in the world. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying that. I met him at a tinnitus research conference in Dublin, and I was blown away by his knowledge on tinnitus. And he is an ENT, he's an audiologist, and he has a lot of different skills and abilities to bring to the table. And he has a very deep understanding of this condition and lots of experience on what helps people get better. He will help you understand the various different types of tinnitus and what subtype you have. And there are slightly different pathways to getting better depending on whether it's a generalized form of tinnitus or it's something more local connected to trauma in the body or in the dental system or in the neck. He's very good at helping you understand the medical background, and he will provide you with a medical report at the end of the retreat that you can take home and action if you need any further care. Paola Tedde is a craniosacral therapist who has recovered from tinnitus herself, and she has a great amount of experience helping people drop into stillness. She has a good understanding of how tinnitus works, and she is a sound and speech therapist, and she works a lot with body movements, and she's very good at using humming and the voice and vibrations to help people drop into a very deep state of calm. So she brings a wonderful musical and body-based awareness into the space, and she has been a therapist for many, many years, so she's very, very used to holding people's process, helping people settle. She's a fantastic person to have on the team as well. Many of you will know me already. My name is Julian Cowan-Hill. I had tinnitus very badly for 20 years, and craniosacral therapy really helped my tinnitus come down to a very, very manageable level. And since 2002, I've largely led a tinnitus-free life. So I've really worked my way through this condition from one extreme right the way through to the other, and I've gone on to make a really good recovery. And my app, Quieten, and my YouTube videos, and my practice in central London helps people recover from tinnitus all over the world. So the 3 of us together have a lot of experience, a lot of understanding, and we will be able to hold a group of 12 people. So it's a really lovely ratio of 3 teachers to 12 participants. It's a really lovely, strong number, that. And we'll be offering you one-to-one sessions. So you'll have a cranial session from myself and from Paola, and you'll have a one-to-one session with Dr. Michael Gollenhofen, and he can give you the clinical, medical and body-based session too. So it's actually a lot of therapy work, and then the group itself provides a tremendous amount of support and holding. So everybody gets to know each other really well. The last group, they formed strong bonds with people, some really good friendships were struck, and people have supported each other long after the retreat has finished. We send everybody a health questionnaire, which gives us a lot of details about the people coming on the retreat. And then before the retreat starts, we talk through the case histories of everybody in detail to get a really good sense of what we're working with and how each individual needs specific needs. And we aim to get those needs met over the week. So it's a really golden opportunity to get a lot of help and support. It's unique in the world. It doesn't exist anywhere else. And I think between the 3 of us, we can offer you a really good opportunity to drop into a deep state of healing and to develop a deep awareness of tinnitus and to learn techniques that can really help you make a good recovery afterwards. We use the Tinnitus Functional Index as a way of objectively checking the levels of tinnitus before the retreat starts, and then at the end of the retreat, and then 1 month after the retreat. So we ask all the participants to fill out a questionnaire so that we can get a really clear idea of the progress they make over the retreat and afterwards. And the results from the last retreat were very good. The whole group average came down by 14 to 15 points on the TFI index. And months and months after the retreat, people are still reporting feeling much better. And it has been really transformational for quite a lot of the people who came. The daily structure of the retreat is that each one of us makes a presentation, and then we quickly move into a practical element. It's a highly practical week where we do meditation practices, body-based focusing. We're going to be right on the beach. It's a beautiful hotel on the beach, so we do make use of the sea as well. So we do some of the work in the water. And every day we have a question and answer session so you can really understand more and more deeply how this works. And in the evening, we will have face massage and yawning sessions and humming sessions to help settle the whole auditory system and facial system down before bedtime, which is incredibly helpful. One of the main practices I teach is a boat mast meditation, which you can find on my app, quietenapp.com. If you go to the First Things First section of the app, you will be able to find the boat mast meditation there. It's basically a really simple but profound practice of centering yourself and anchoring. And we did this every day on the last retreat, and by the end of the week, everybody really benefited enormously from this, and they said they found it a really powerful and useful practice to help deal with tinnitus. Michael said actually it was the holy grail of tinnitus techniques, which I was really pleased to hear. I believe he teaches quite a lot of his clients how to do this practice too. So we'll be doing practices over the course of the week that really allow you to deepen into yourself, to settle your nervous system, come out of fight or flight, radar, hypersensitive hearing, and settle back into peacetime hearing, where your hearing sensitivity can quieten down and filter out all the boring background brain buzz. So this is a really important journey to getting better. And I'm not talking about habituation, we're talking about making a really good recovery. The ringing quietening down, your anxiety coming right down, and really knowing how to work with this very changeable condition that actually functions like a healthometer when you really understand how it works. So it's a fantastic opportunity for you to heal and to get on the road to recovery. All of this takes place in Sardinia, which is such a beautiful island. I call it the Caribbean of the Mediterranean. So it's a lovely hotel on the beach, crystal clear blue water, white sand, fantastic food, very, very peaceful. It's a perfect place just to switch off, recharge, and settle very deeply in a very safe group of people with lots of support. It's a really golden opportunity to start the healing process with your tinnitus. And the food is fantastic. It's Italian food, and because it's an island, it has the most amazing seafood. It's a really special week. I recommend it highly. The last week was a great success. So if you're interested in joining, please email me on info@juliancowanhill.co.uk, and I can send you a brochure with all the latest dates and prices. And then after this, you can see videos sent in by Paula and Michael, just to give you more of a sense of their work and how they help and what they bring into this wonderful week of tinnitus healing. We all very much look forward to welcoming you in beautiful Sardinia.
Hello, I'm Paola Tedde, and what I most enjoy in life is to offer support to anyone who crosses my path, in particular to those wanting to embark on a path of evolving, getting better, and finding an oasis of well-being and health. In everything I do, I combine the essence of my broad life experience to facilitate a process of connecting with yourself, with your inner core. Breathing is the first and the last thing we do in our earthly life. Anything that helps to support and improve the state and functionality of our breathing is my main goal when I work with people. Relaxation, decontraction, as well as self-perception are all key elements of my work. It all happens during a constantly intertwining activity involving listening, moving, breathing, humming, sighing and vocalizing. So I am looking very much forward to sharing it all with you live.